7 sales today. I'm not wearing a hat. How weird is that? Welcome back to Mod Pop Thrift. My name's Tom. I'm a full-time eBay reseller and a stay-at-home dad for my 6 children. And things are real slow right now, but I'm focused on other things I haven't been listing like I should. So we're going to grab those 7 items, get them out of here. Hopefully I can still catch the mail. Today's been a really weird day. Just because Ruby had some shots, so we had a doctor's appointment, and then because my wife was home, we spent time together instead of like just being crazy busy people. It was crazy. The kids were all at school and we were home and the baby was napping, and we like sat in the kitchen and drank coffee and talked to each other like adults. It was nuts. Definitely worth postponing getting some work done, but now she went to the grocery store and I'm getting work done. So let's pull 7 orders. So these are 7 experiments in mediocrity. We'll go over them real fast. So this shirt, it's funny, it's fun. It's not the kind of thing I would pick up anymore. Shoebox greeting cards, definitely 90s, single stitch. Or no, it's not even single stitch. Anyway, it sold for $11 free shipping. I really like this Jersey's tag. I feel like it's a good feeling shirt, cool looking tag, generally good stuff on there. That sold for $10.50 plus shipping. This little grasshopper paperweight, it's a neat thing. I got it off of Whatnot. That shirt I've had forever. I couldn't even tell you where I got it. I bet it was like a garage sale for $1. I wouldn't pick it up again. 11 free shipping. I got it off of Whatnot. I wouldn't have spent very much money on it, but I remember it getting a couple of bids, so probably $2 or $3. Sold for 11 bucks free shipping, because when I did the comps, that's what it got for it. So they're not all wins on Whatnot. Sometimes you pick up this thing and you think it's worth $22, so you pay $3 or $4 because that's what it gets bid up to, and then when you get a chance to comp it, you're like, oh, I overspent on that. $12 plus shipping. This one is single stitch on the Hanes Beefy Tee San Francisco Hard Rock Cafe. These shirts do okay. They never do really great. Generally, when I sell them, they're going overseas. That is the case with this one. This was a retro truckload sale. Box is in pretty nice condition, especially if you I guess I did flat iron it a little bit. It was not quite this good, but it's okay. It'll display well. It's totally an empty box. Sold for $20 free shipping. TPS. I buy a lot of baseball bats when I can. They're easy enough to ship. There's a model, so don't forget to submit your TPS reports if you got the memo on that. If you would go ahead, Louisville Power Eyes. Just look up the model number and then look at the conditions of the ones that sold. People like to re-grip their bats, so bat grip is not, like, this is junk grip, but it's not a deal breaker. It just makes it a little less valuable. And then there's a thing about bats, if you're not super familiar with bats, and I don't see it on this one right off. So this is a 31 or 32 inch bat, and it doesn't seem to have a weight on it, which may have been why it took so long to sell, because I didn't remember that. I couldn't figure out the weight and I wasn't going to guess. But like a 31 inch bat that weighs 28 ounces is considered a drop 3. So the ratio of the length to the ounces makes a difference. This is everything's a $1 sale in September. Just a really cute jacket. Evelyn wore it a couple of times, but she outgrew it, and then the weather got too cold for 5 minutes all year for her to wear it anymore, and so that sold for $16 plus shipping. And then here we have Stephen King books. These came from Whatnot, $1 a piece on them, and they sold for $13.50 free shipping, which may not actually be making very much money, because when you figure in the free shipping and the free fees that eBay takes, $3 probably, I'll probably make $4-5. Certainly not making a ton of money on these today. We've got to get the ship turned around, and I'm not blaming eBay. I'm not blaming the economy. I've been focused on other stuff. I have a huge pile in there at the table to list, and I just haven't done it yet. So that's what we're going to do next, but I'm going to get these packages packaged real quick. The good thing about having a packing station that my wife made for me, and only having small silly things to pack that are low value, is that means that I can I got, from the time I was pulling the items, I was texting my wife while I was pulling items, 20 minutes and they're packed. So my printer is still in here, so I got to go print shipping labels, and we'll get those out to the mail. While I was packing the baseball bat, you guys saw that the baseball bat wasn't done, so it took me another 10 minutes to do the baseball bat. Rock steady. We picked him up with the card and the and his gun, but he should have a shield and a knife. We picked him up as part of a $5, bought somebody's entire Ninja Turtle collection for $5, and that sold for $17 on offer. I think I had it at $20.50 free shipping. Took an offer for $17, but it's been listed since first part of October, maybe middle October. Mailbox is completely full. This might be getting a little out of hand, but the mail handler does not seem to mind much. Good God, my hair is crazy. I thought I did something with it, and then it did its own thing. This is why I wear a hat, folks, because good night. So my glasses came in the mail today. About these Ray-Bans on auction. You shouldn't auction stuff that has a set value, and so I got them for cheap. I am gonna head to the thrift store. Evie is not with me because Mom was off today, so Mom went and picked her up. I got like an hour and a half before I gotta go get the boys, so see if we can find some goods. We are at the Goodwill. There looks to be a couple of new carts out, so see what we can find. This is not worth buying at whatever price they priced it at. Probably looks like somebody exercise bike tore the thing off of it, 1062. But the seat can be worth parting out if you find it super cheap and then want to recycle the rest, I guess. Or if you think you can flip it locally, but I'm not trying to do that. So a lot of things in the cart. I haven't comped anything but this, and we'll look at that in a minute. This is a juicer, and I do well with juicers, and I do well with Warring Pro, but I've never seen this before. So at $7, we're gonna comp it, but I'll be shocked if it's not a good thing. Model JEX328. Yeah, this thing, it was from TJ Maxx. It's $8.11. It's a workout thing. At $8.11, I don't think it's worth it. This is $21. It looks like vintage computer equipment, but it's so taped up I can't figure out what it is. So we're gonna cut some tape and figure out what that is. And then some people say they do well with these kind of things, walking boots and stuff. $4.40. We'll comp that and find out. So this is Alltech Lansing branded, which is a decent brand, Alltech Lansing. But there are 58 listed, around $30, and there are none sold, and they're asking 21. No. Again, just in the interest of education, LM means lifetime maps. So if you find one of these Garmins at a yard sale and it's like in the box with the stuff in pretty nice shape, and it's $2, maybe this is worth picking up. But at $7, when it sells for like 15, and only the LM ones would even be worth comping, this isn't worth my time. But I wanted to show it to you because it was in the cart. Super realistic babies with like, this baby has real eyelashes. It's got real hair. Cloth body, realistic, just super creepy looking. At $1.84, I'm going to take this on the off chance that it's something quite special. This Cuisinart $8.11 for coffee machine. So if this was a little bit cheaper, it would be worth buying just for the carafe. At $8, I might be able to get 40 for it, but the comps are so, like, the sell-through rate's so low that it's hardly worth dealing with. So this kind of lot is the kind of thing that intrigues me. And of course I went January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. And then key players is another one. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I guess, 12 months. And this one's a double and then an extra one. So 12, but that would make it $12 and maybe I could get 30 for them, but the CDs sell so slow that there's... If that doesn't get the nostalgia going, but not for $11. Not even maybe. But it's pretty cool. So we had to pass on a bunch of stuff that just wasn't the right price today. We ended up with just the Bear in the Big Blue House seat, the angle grinder, Porter cable, and that weird looking baby that who knows what that thing is. But those weird looking babies can be really, really collectible, really good. And so it wouldn't surprise me if I figured out the research to get that, find out that's worth $100. Some of those babies are nuts. So I was going to pay $1.85 for it to take it home and find out what it is. And I probably know a girl who will take it if it's worthless. You know what I'm saying? That's going to do it, man. Probably a short one today, but I got to go get the kids, and then we got some special stuff planned for when the kids get off of school. And so maybe I'll show you a little bit of that if you're interested. We did the park thing, and now we're gonna go to Goodwill as a family.
Park thing.
We're a little bit impromptu, but.
Did you tell them about the park thing before you told us?
Yeah, I like this store a lot. $3.26 new with tag. Now, this is a little bit off color, but it's new with tag. Steve & Barry's, and I'll make money off of it for sure. And then there is a Harley Davidson for the same price. Nothing fantastic. It's a V-neck 2014, but at $3.50, it's worth picking up. What'd you find? Oh, he's missing the back door. We just picked him up. How much is he?
$249. I cannot see if his back door was up there.
That's where you found him?
Yeah.
I don't see a back door. Nothing crazy. She found some baskets. This crazy 70s tuxedo shirt's $5. This DC branded flannel is I think $3.50, $3.25. And then you guys saw the other t-shirts. If you are not familiar with this album, I'm going to list it. You should go buy it. It is the absolute best. Just in case you didn't know. I think this might be a real serious bolo here. All of them. So it'll be 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So Costco pizzas, a bag of Doritos, and sodas. And that's how you feed a family of 8, because the baby doesn't eat any. So 7 of us for $30 out to eat at the park for free. Pretty good night on the cheap.